What's up, guys? This is Young Ninja from the Young Ninja Show, coming at you live with our final Food Fighting Food podcast for at least a couple of weeks. Jesse here, you're leaving, is that correct?
That is correct. I'm moving down to Conway, Arkansas to join a eco-village and a circus.
And so, because our co-host will be leaving us, it'll be hard. We may have another host lined up, I'm not sure.
No one can replace me, though.
Agreed. So anyways, today on the Young Ninja Show will be Food Fighting Food, and I am a beefsteak smothered in beautiful barbecue sauce and grilled to perfection on a nice 16 burner grill outside in the middle of summer. And I have beautiful grilled perfection marks all over my steak. Jesse, what are you?
Today I will be fighting as a grilled salmon on a cedar wood plank, smoked to perfection, filled with omegas and healthy fats, good protein, and a strong salmon with amazing flavor and powerful strength. Cedar plank smoked. Perfection indeed.
Boo. So, I guess we'll start it off now. Jesse, you want to go first?
Sure. So, I feel like this is just going to take me to an undefeated record here on Food Fighting Food. I just seem to be able to pick the best competitors. Today is no different. Today is no different at all. Cedar plank smoked salmon. Oh man, that salmon is strong, it's quick, it's agile, it's slippery, it's just
Boo.
Yeah. And that cedar smoked is just going to add to its dynamics and ability to take on that nasty, gross beefsteak. Ugh. It even sounds nasty just saying it. Beefsteak. It's weak. It's easy fight again. Salmon. The cedar smoked salmon is going to take the cake on this one.
No, I highly doubt that, because steak is just, especially beefsteak, it's just the manly thing to eat. Girls, women, they out there, no offense to you girls, but salmon is probably what you'll end up cooking on your plate. But a real man cooks the beefsteak and the grill and smothers it in a delicious, beautiful barbecue
A real
sauce.
man would catch a big salmon and cook it up for his lady, and they'd share it together. See, the burger's already causing separation and divide in that example you just brought up, the man being able to eat the burger and the woman not eating with the man. The salmon, beautifully caught salmon smoked on cedar wood is only going to bring people together, so it's strong and it has the ability to unite, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, you go to any steakhouse or anything and you see countless steaks being thrown onto the grill. Do you ever go to a shop and a steakhouse and see a grilled smoked salmon?
Oh yeah, you do. You definitely do. Only at the really good places, though. Those nasty old steakhouses filled with grease and smoke and unhealthy foods, they're going to have some beef steaks, but they're not going to be helping anyone. They're not going to be providing those customers with strength and vitality or even that much enjoyment. They're going to scarf it down, clog their arteries, and move on with their lives. But people are going to go to a nice restaurant, get that cedar smoked salmon. It's going to help them. The salmon strong. It's going to help the people be strong. They're going to, they'll probably pay a bit more for it, but it'll be well worth it in the long run.
Exactly.
It's worth more. Its value is much higher.
Exactly. Worth more, my butt. In my opinion, the steak is worth more to calm the mind of thousands, no, millions of people worldwide. It's just has a natural calming factor to the sound of sizzling steak on a grill and the smell of the barbecue sauce makes everyone happy in this world. I mean, men love to grill for their wives and their kids, and common factor that 99.9% of the time, a man will grill a steak over a smoked salmon for his family.
Well, there's a lot of people out in the world, and a lot of people are miseducated, and a lot of people may be doing something. Doesn't mean that thing is necessarily the right thing, the smart thing, or the thing that's best for them or their family. So that needs to be acknowledged, and that needs to be factored in. So with that being said, if more people were more educated and more connected to the land, they'd probably be fishing for that salmon. They would know better. They would know that salmon is going to provide cleaner protein. It's not going to clog the arteries. It's and they're also going to catch that from a wild stream. They're going to catch that beautiful, strong, sleek salmon, smoke it on that cedar plank. It's going to be amazing. They're connecting to the land. They're not going to, the people who know what they're doing, they're not going to go get that beef steak from the store from Shaw's or Hannaford, that nasty beef steak wrapped in plastic coming from a factory farm of evil, evil people. They're not going to do that. So, the salmon is just laying the smack down again. Cedar plank, that just brings it to a whole nother level. That salmon would already win, without that cedar plank. But, with that cedar plank, it's going to take that plank and it's going to smack that beefsteak right on the head and knock it out.
So, I believe we have Eminem on the phone coming from Slim Shady Records over in Detroit. Guys, please excuse profanity in advance. No. We're probably going to end up bleeping a lot of it out, but, Eminem just like his swears, just like Gordon Ramsay. So, I think we'll pass it on to him.
So we got a special guest with us here today. We're very fortunate to have him. We got Eminem, the Slim Shady. Welcome to the studio, Eminem. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing very good. I just want to give my support to the beef steak with the barbecue sauce. Hope it wins this battle. A little bit about myself. You guys all know me as the rapper Eminem, but personally, I love steak. It's like YoungNinja said, it is a real man's food. So, Jesse, what do you think?
Thanks, Slim. That's your opinion. That's great. That's why we had you on, to hear your opinion. So thanks for coming on. You have any parting thoughts?
Yeah, I'd like to promote my newer albums that are out there and tell all of you that my daughter is doing very good right now. Both of them just got married, I believe. Don't remember. I was kind of doing stuff at the time and I wasn't there. But, we'll talk to you guys later and hope you guys enjoy my new albums. The song River is very good, and Walk on Water I just did. It's pretty good too, so enjoy them.
Thanks, Slim, for coming on. Have a good one.
You too, Jesse. You too, YoungNinja. Now we will interview Bobby Flay. We like to thank Eminem for being a good person on the show. Bobby Flay, any words?
Yeah, thanks for having me on. This is a great show you guys are doing, talking about food, promoting the industry. Appreciate you guys doing this kind of work. I thinking about my kitchen. I'm more likely to cook that cedar smoked salmon. That's really what the people want. So I'm gonna have to toss my coin into that hat. But beefsteak ain't bad either. It'll get the job done. But I don't think it's not at that level of it's not that level of luxury that a cedar smoked salmon is going to bring to your customers. And ultimately, my customers have been happier with the cedar smoked salmon than they have been with the beefsteak. They love everything I cook, because I am me. I'm great. I'm a big deal. But just from watching fans and everything, everyone seems to support salmon a lot more than beefsteak these days. I think people are waking up. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. But remember to tune into the Food Network and watch Cooking with Bobby Flay.
Thank you, Bobby Flay. Okay, so next I guess we'll interview a Melted Hershey Bar. Well, Mr. Melted Hershey Bar, a couple of questions for you. One, why are you not fighting these days?
I've kind of melted past the point of fighting.
Who are you rooting for?
Well, I think the salmon is gonna win. Yeah, the salmon's pretty strong. I think that salmon at Cedar Smoke Plank is gonna win. But I'm way too melted to be fighting these days. Someone left me out in the car, and now I have no more strength. But I think the salmon is gonna win.
Thank you, Melted Hershey Bar. All right, Jesse will interview the Rare Cheeseburger next.
So we have another special guest with us. We got a cheeseburger. This is kind of biased, but we're gonna have him on anyways and see how he's doing and see what his opinions are on the fight. So, cheeseburger, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Who do you think's gonna win this fight? Try not to be biased, please.
Well, first I'd like to say that I'm a rare cheeseburger, and rare cheeseburgers are far, far more rare than your average cheeseburger. And second of all, I'd like to say I am not biased, but I am rooting for that beefsteak because my cousin is that beefsteak. We come from the same animal with a cow, and well, I'd just like to say I like that beefsteak, and does somebody have a cigar? I need one.
We actually don't allow smoking in the studio, cheeseburger, so you're gonna need to take that outside of the next restaurant you'll be at.
Oh well, I guess I'll have to go down to the store. Well, I guess I'll be leaving now. Yeah, and also, if anybody's got pictures of Spider-Man, I'd like them on my desk by 9 tomorrow.
All right. Yep. Listeners, keep that in mind. Thank you for coming on, cheeseburger. Maybe try to eat some greens.
I ate salad. It's in my bun.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. Have a good one. Appreciate your input. Thanks for watching.
Bye, see?
Well, we've had some pretty interesting guests on this show from like day 5 of Food Fighting Food. Day 4 actually, but I'd like to give a few parting words. We will all miss you dearly, Jesse. Hope you have fun in your new endeavors.
Thank you. I appreciate that, young ninja.
And also, I'd like to say that, I haven't decided on next week's podcast yet. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do something along the lines of maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll do another top 10 or something like that. But, actually, the World Series is coming up. I could do a review of the baseball playoffs thus far up to next week. So I'll do some yeah, you know what? That's what I'll do. Next week's another sports podcast. I will review scores from the season thus far, and I will give you guys my input on the baseball season right up till next week's Wednesday's game before Thursday.